Hello and welcome back to my channel where I like to have fun with all things beauty while being critical about what I accept into my collection. Today I am doing a first impressions of the Glaminatrix Barely Basic palette. So really quick, here is the color story. And I will say, I just got this palette last night. It came after I already had makeup on, so I took all of the B-roll, but I wasn't able to actually get it on my eyelids until today. So this is as first impressions as it gets. If you can tell, I have two different eye looks on today, but you know, I thought this was still worth putting out there because I don't think I need a lot of time with this palette to tell that I absolutely love it. I am very familiar with the Glaminatrix formula, and it's the same formula that I know and love, and actually a color story that I will probably use more than any of the other palettes that I have. What I typically use my Glaminatrix shades for are the shimmers. I usually use a basic neutral palette to set my look up, and then I'll use their shimmers, whether it be singles or from palette, because they are so incredibly impactful. That's not to say that I don't like their mattes or their matte formula. I just don't always find that in their palettes I get the best selection of mattes, and that's part of why I think this is going to be my favorite palette by them, because I just love all of the matte shades, and everything I did today was proof that I don't think I'll need to reach in any other palettes like I do with most of the others. So I think just right off the bat, my favorite shades are hashtag, viral, and follow. Viral being a duochrome. If you can see here, it's quite unique in my opinion. It has like a pinky orange when you first look at it, and then it shifts to like a green gold. And honestly, I really wanted my more neutral eye. I really wanted to use this shade all over the lid, but I had to split it with some follow because I really wanted to try that shade out as well. But all of the shimmers here are absolutely beautiful, and the iridescent topper shades are gorgeous as well. I'm just really happy overall. I know with most palettes, I don't like to ever put even a first impression after a single use. But with this one, I felt relatively safe. You know, unfortunately, my eyes are not created equal, so this one is a lot more hooded, so the eye looks never look as nice on this eye as they do on this one. But regardless, I still thought it was worth hopping on here and letting everybody know that, yes, this is definitely, in fact, as good as everything else from the brand. And I think especially if you've never tried anything from Glaminatrix and this color story speaks to you, I think the only people that may not love a palette like this is somebody who doesn't like too much sparkle. Somebody, maybe if you have a lot of texture on your eyelids and don't tend to have good luck with shades like that, there's no way to really tone these down. So I think if that's you, it's definitely worth avoiding. But if you're somebody who lives for shimmer the way I do, nothing's ever sparkly enough. You feel sadness when you hear something described as a satin shimmer. Like, you will absolutely be blown away. I've tried so much makeup, so much eyeshadow, so many singles, even from really, really good indie brands, and this just tops it all. This is my favorite formula. This is my favorite eyeshadow brand. I like to be critical, but there's almost nothing bad I can say about this. You know, I think if you've been interested in this, you've seen a review, you know, that's the other reason I'm jumping on here now, because I think anybody who is really on the fence about this has already seen reviews from creators that got it before launch. But if we're waiting to hear it from somebody who paid for it with their own money, I absolutely did that, and I'm here to tell you that I regret nothing. I love this, and it will probably be one of my favorite palettes of 2024. So without rambling on more than I need to, I just wanted to hop on here and say that. And I'm also super excited to get the Nocturnal. I ordered that separately, actually, which in hindsight wasn't the best idea because I had to pay for shipping twice. However, I think because I ordered that separately, I was able to get this without waiting for that one, because I think that's a few weeks away still. I'm sure I'll have a lot more to say about that because that's just a very dramatic color story in comparison, but this is absolutely neutral glam at its best, and I am every bit as thrilled with this palette as I had hoped to be, so that's always good news. And anyway, I hope you're having a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.